What's up, guys? This is Brent with Western Equipment. Now let's jump right on in and talk about the 5 things to check if your blower will not run. A lot of times these blowers are super simple machines, so there can only be a few things that could be wrong with these. And first thing I would always check is making sure that everything is good here with your pull rope assembly. That is going to be the #1 thing that happens on these blowers. We get to pulling on them too hard, the rope gets out of whack, we don't have enough tension, or we've gone in and we've gotten something jammed in there and completely torn up this housing for some reason, or maybe we have a rope that's broke off at some point, so you have too much slack, or it's gotten where it's jammed up and we can't pull it out at all. But checking out this pull rope assembly, you can take them off usually just by a few screws here. Take that off, make sure everything's good to go with it, and then if so, go ahead and put it back on. Or if you're having issues with it and it's not just the rope, go ahead and buy a new one, slap that on, and a lot of times this will fix your problem. Now, if we determine that it's not our pull rope assembly, next thing to check, very easy to do, is going to be our spark plug. So on this machine right here on top, we've got this cap here that we can pull up and off of the spark plug. Get a spark plug tool out. Take that spark plug loose, check it, make sure and see if we have a bunch of corrosion. Now this is a brand new unit, so we have a brand new spark plug in it, so no issues here on that. But if we had a bunch of corrosion and a bunch of nastiness here, or if it was wet here even, then we know that we may have an issue with our spark plug. And of course with that, that's going to be a simple fix. Get a new spark plug, put it in, go ahead and get that screwed down and in to your machine, pop the cap on, and then you're good to go. Third thing to check, and this may seem like a no-brainer, but whenever we're thinking about using a blower here, what we're causing is we are moving a bunch of little nasty material. So the next thing we need to check is going to be the air filter. So these could be in different places on different machines here. Right here on this air filter housing, if we simply pull this off, we've got this little foam air filter right here. So you need to go ahead and check that out, see how dirty that is. And if we have issues with that, we just need to go ahead and go to our local store that has whatever piece of equipment we've got, change out that air filter, then try it again. Fourth thing to check, and this is one that can always be a pain on anything that you're dealing with a small engine, and that is going to be your spark arrestor screen. Now what this is this is going to be a little screen that is on your muffler of your machine that actually catches those sparks before they make it out of the exhaust system. So it is important that you have this in there, but they are notorious for getting dirty. So what you're going to want to do is find the muffler on your machine. On this one, it's right here in the front, and you have a screen over here on the side that actually pulls out of the muffler. We want to pull that out, see if it's covered in soot and dirt. If it is, we want to get a wire brush, go ahead and clean that off, and then reinsert that, get it put back in place, and then we're good to go. But if this is built up with soot and dirt, it's not allowing that muffler to breathe, which can cause you issues with the machine not only running right, but maybe not even starting at all. Now the last thing to check on these blowers is going to have to do with our fuel system and our carburetor. Now a lot of times what we can do is just adjust the carburetor if we're having running issues, and if that's the case, what you'll see usually right here on top is you'll see a couple of round spots here. Right next to that, there will be something that notifies you what is low and what is high. Those are going to be your 2 adjustment points. Now every machine is different on how you need to adjust this to make your machine run and sound a certain way, and that is all going to be specified in the operator manual for that piece of equipment. So definitely look into that depending on what you have. And then if all else fails, if we're still having issues, the next thing that we need to do is go ahead and get in there and probably either change that carburetor out, look for a carburetor kit to fix it, or maybe just clean that carburetor out. And usually those fuel issues solve 90% of your issues with these small engine products. So guys, I hope this video helped you out. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, we just ask that you'd hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also guys, if you are looking for more videos like this, or more videos just over steel equipment or John Deere equipment, I highly suggest you check out the rest of the channel. And as always guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hey guys, make sure to check out this cool video and this one. Buy your parts right up here and subscribe right here.